Hi everyone. So it's been a while, not really long. Usually I'm not on YouTube for a lot longer. Some things have changed. I don't know if you can tell. I have a life update for you all today. I'm gonna do my makeup while I'm talking because this is how I like to do life updates. Also I need to take some little Insta pics of my hair, etc., which I'll talk about in a bit. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put makeup on and basically tell you what has changed, because a lot has changed and a lot is changing and it's quite strange and weird and exciting but also very scary for me. So yeah, I'm gonna put some makeup on my face. When I'm filming this is May the 11th. I'm gonna try and get this video up hopefully by Friday. So I haven't posted a video since, I want to say March time. It might even be February, but definitely over 2 months, probably 3, because I mean, I've said this a million times before, I find it very difficult to be motivated when we're in lockdown and when there's like nothing happening in my life and stuff. I don't really know what to film. Even just like posting on Instagram, like I didn't really do any of because I didn't really go out a lot. My mum was working from home, so I spent a lot of my time by myself because my dad and my sister, they go out to work, so I spent a lot of the time alone. So even though I could have been productive, I just didn't really feel like it. I had quite a few very low days. Something I also haven't talked about is the fact that my skin went really bad. No one's seen it. You can kind of see it here. So in January, like it went mental and just horrendously flared up, and it made me very, very low. Like emotion wise, I felt very like sad and just not, which made the skin worse basically. It has cleared up a lot. I've gotten like new and improved skincare routine, but I've still got red marks from, I have a like blurring filter on this camera, so that's why you can't really see, but you can probably see the red marks. These aren't actually spots, they're just where the breakouts were, but it was bad. I probably even got a picture I can post in. I was going to post about acne and stuff, so I might just do that instead soon, just talk about it, because it's a horrible thing. It's horrible. And I didn't even suffer with it that bad. Like, I've had acne since I was a teenager and it's continued through my teenage years into my adult life, and I hate it so much. And mine isn't even that bad. Like, touch wood, that one breakout in January is probably the biggest breakout that I've had in quite a long time. Like, through uni I would get the odd spots, but I never had like a horrendous breakout, whereas that was just awful. So yeah, that happened. So I haven't really shown my face an awful lot because I've not wanted to. I wanted to try and get my skin under control before I like started showing my face again. And this is definitely far better than it was. I have got like a couple spots now, 1, 2. That one appeared last night, but other than that, like, I've been really trying to look after it, and so far it's alright, but the fact now that the marks aren't going is just starting to really get me, it's getting on my nerves. Like, it's not actually upsetting me as it was at the start. I go out like without makeup on and everything, like it really doesn't bother me. Because, you know, it's just the way that I look, that's part of my skin, I've got to just accept it. But I just would like them to fade more than they have, and also going into the summer, because sun can make like hyperpigmentation and stuff like that a lot worse. I really would like to try and like find some way to make it improve. I don't want to be wearing loads of makeup in the summer, I really don't. Like, I know that I don't have to cover it up, but like wearing a light foundation, like, it doesn't make my skin all one, you can see it. Maybe I'll get over it, I don't know, but we'll see. From biscuit. But yeah, so my skin a little bit crazy. In terms of my hair, which if you have watched my videos for a long time, you'll know that I've always had quite long hair. this is different, and this is actually the first time I've curled it. I'm loving it. It's so much easier to manage. Oh my god, I can't deal. I got my hair done last week, and bearing in mind I hadn't had it cut since August 2020, so I'd had like a solid 8-9 months of growth. So it got very long, and I've always wanted to like do a big chop and donate my hair, but I kind of had never grown it to a length that I was happy with, because I've not had short hair like ever. I've always had long hair. I didn't want something that was going to be too drastic and then me hate it. So I grew it so it was like kind of under my boob, and then I had 7 inches cut off, and that is all this hair here. It's like almost like there, like, but yeah, it was like, it was a lot of hair. I could have gone long, I could have cut more off, but like I said, I've never had hair this length before, so I didn't want to go any shorter and then really not like it. This was a kind of good enough middle ground for me. And now I know that I do like having shorter hair, so if one day I do decide I want to grow it again, I can go a bit shorter. So yeah, I wanted to donate it, so I haven't obviously donated it yet because I want to take a picture with it, hence why I'm doing my makeup. But I'm going to donate it to the Little Princess Trust. They make wigs for children. I think it's just children, I'm not really sure, or like teenagers. I've never seen an adult unbox a wig. I'm not, yeah. They make wigs for people who have suffered from cancer. I think predominantly children. I've just always wanted to donate my hair to it, and so I kind of figured, well, you've been growing it through this lockdown. It was getting so long and it was getting on my nerves, and I was like, you know what, I do need something a bit different done to my hair. I needed a bit of a change anyway. So it just felt like the right time to do it, and I'm really glad that I have, and I really love the new length. It's a lot lighter, it feels a lot more grown up. I've never curled it before until today, and I really like the way it's curled because it just feels really bouncy. Which if you have long hair, you'll know that it doesn't necessarily always feel like that, because I've got quite thick hair, even though it's like, you wouldn't think it's very thick now, but like when it's really long, the ends get quite thin, so having it cut now you can just see how thick it is, which is really nice. So yeah, I did that. What else have I done? Well, there is one big thing that's happened in my life that I obviously need to talk about and tell you guys about. I have got a new job. I haven't started yet. When I'm filming this, I start next Monday, the 17th of May, but it is a job in a post-production house in Bristol, so it is in the industry I've wanted to work in for years. It's going to be in TV, which is really exciting, and it's the first TV job I'll ever have. I've waited for this for such a long time, and to be honest, with COVID, like, I really actually had kind of come to the conclusion that it wasn't going to happen for me. Like, I really had. I was actually kind of like looking, I wasn't looking actively for jobs, but I had looked like, oh, maybe I'll just have to get like an office job somewhere, or maybe I'll just like get a receptionist job somewhere, and you know, just try to get some experience and something a bit different, and then maybe one day I could get a TV job. But like, I didn't think this was going to happen. I'd kind of come to the conclusion that I wasn't going to get a TV job, and if I was, it wasn't going to be anytime soon. I'd applied for a few things, like trainee schemes, and because obviously of COVID, like hundreds and like thousands of people apply for those. You are literally a needle in a haystack. Like, the likelihood of me getting any of those things was just so slim. I look like an idiot now. The likelihood of me getting one of those like trainee schemes for like Channel 4 or whatever was just so slim, and I did apply for them but like never heard anything back. And then a couple of weeks ago, one of my old lecturers actually messaged me, and she let me know that she had a friend who was looking for someone to fill their front of house position, and he was just like, if you've got anyone that you think would want to apply, then like, here's my email and they can apply for it, blah blah blah. I was a little bit at first like, oh, I don't know if I want to work in post-production, like that's not necessarily like what I'd planned. I hadn't really planned anything, to be honest, because like I like a lot of aspects of TV and stuff, but like I'd never really looked at post-production, because I think you think about post-production and you think, oh well, you have to be an editor, then you have to like do sound, you have to like do that kind of stuff, whereas you don't. You don't have to like put yourself in a certain role and then do that for the rest of your life. Like, it's kind of broad, which I knew but I hadn't really thought about. So I just applied and I went for an interview, as you do, even though it was kind of a casual chat. And then the next day I got a phone call saying I got the job. So I can't believe I'm saying this with like powder all over my face. So I am going to be working in television, and hopefully I'll have the opportunity to like work my way up. And just the fact that I've got a job is just amazing, and I really did not by any means expect it. I obviously then had to go and tell my actual job, where I was working in retail, that I was leaving, so that was weird. And I've actually never said where I work before. I don't know if anyone has figured it out. If you know me, you know where I work, but I've never like said online where I worked because I didn't really think that was appropriate. I used to work in New Look, in Cabot Circus. I'm actually wearing clothes now. I obviously had to do a big order before I left because we get staff discount, and I was like, I'm never gonna get this again. It's really sad letting it go because it was a good discount. So I did a big order of clothes. This literally arrived today, this little knitted jumper. Yeah, so that was where I worked, and genuinely, like, a lot of people like shit on retail jobs. And as much as, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the dream. Oh god, I've just knocked the bloody thing. As much as it wasn't the dream, I had such a good time there, like genuinely. I was there from 16, and like I genuinely grew up so much working there. I learned so much about myself, and like I was very nervous when I started. I came out of my shell massively because I was like thrown into having to talk to random strangers, which I was not like confident doing. Even though I don't know if people think I am confident, maybe I seem like I am, but I'm actually quite nervous at times. But I was definitely a very I mean you probably can tell if you look at my old videos from when I was like 16, 17, I probably seem a lot less outgoing than I do now. But working in retail definitely helped me to come out of that shell. And you know, like, you did kind of have to be thrown into the deep end sometimes. You had to talk to people, you didn't have a choice. You know, I definitely didn't gain that kind of confidence overnight from working there, but like I was there coming back from uni, because obviously I went to Cheltenham, and I transferred stores to their store, and then coming back last year, working in Cabot, I felt so much more confident about knowing the job and everything. And yeah, like I loved working there. I made some great friends, really lovely people that I worked with, and it was really sad leaving because like I hadn't planned it. I think for most people that like are leaving a job, they've been planning for a while, like I'm going to apply for jobs and look at leaving, whereas this has all happened really quickly, and I wasn't like, I'm going to leave within the next couple of months. Like, that wasn't my plan. It's just kind of happened, which in a way is nice because it makes it a bit more exciting. But it's still weird because I'd never handed my notice in for a job before. That was the only job I've ever had. So it was definitely a new experience, having to like announce leaving. But my workmates got me some really nice presents as a leaving gift. A lot of them said it was weird that I was leaving because I've been there for such a long time. As kind of sad and weird as it was, I'm glad that I'm leaving to do something that I really want to do. You know, I'm not leaving a job that I really like to do a job that I'm like not really that keen on, or I'm just doing to earn more money. I'm leaving to do a job that will hopefully give me some great opportunities, and you know, it's the foot in the door to start my like TV career, which is so exciting. It's gonna be weird, but I'm very excited to start. Yeah, it's very surreal. It's all happened really quickly. It doesn't really feel like it's happened. It's all been a kind of pinch me moment. But I'm very grateful and I'm very excited to start. That's my big news. I'm gonna carry on doing my makeup and see you in a bit because I'm running out of memory on this card. Back again. Makeup is almost done. As I was saying earlier, so yeah, the job is 40 hours a week, which I've never in my life done before. I was doing like 20 to 30 hours a week in retail, sometimes a little bit more, but I've never done a 40-hour week. But it's Monday to Friday, so I actually get my weekends, which is amazing. I literally barely get my weekends from working in retail. I've been working obviously there for 5 years. When I started, I was just weekend staff, so I didn't get weekends at all. Now I would get like 1 day a week off, 1 day a weekend off, but it would be nice to have my weekends back and nice to earn some money. You know, I've got like, it'll be a steady income now. It's not like not knowing how much you're going to get paid each month and like it varying, whereas it's going to be the same amount, which is nice because I'm going to try and save a good amount of it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited to start. A little bit nervous because I haven't been the new girl for a long time, so I am a little bit nervous, but they're good nerves. They're excited nerves. I'm just excited to get in and start doing the job, and yeah, it's going to be really cool. I am going to try my best to keep up with YouTube. Now that I kind of know what my daily routine will be, hopefully it means that like I can dedicate an evening or a weekend, a day on the weekend to like spend filming. So I've got stuff, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. I always do, but this is like a really big life-changing thing for me and I need to focus on that. YouTube is fun and I really enjoy it. I'll probably like vlog things when I'm actually out doing stuff in the world, like if I get to go on trips and stuff. I don't mean with work, I mean like personal trips and stuff. I'll definitely video stuff like that. There are a few videos that I want to post. I need to do a room tour. I've been meaning to do a room tour for ages, so I want to do one of those. It won't be all the time. It never is with me anyway. So I wouldn't expect much, but I am going to try and like at least just stay on my Instagram and post stuff on there. But yeah, so that's kind of it. It feels really weird telling people now because like I've not been keeping it a secret, but like I'm the kind of person that I don't like jinxing things. So like I didn't tell anyone I was going for the interview apart from my mum, my dad and my boyfriend that I was going for the interview. And if I hadn't have got the job, I literally would have never spoken of it again. But I did get the job. So yeah, that is basically my life update. I hope you're all well. It's raining currently, but I hope that if you're in the UK, you're getting used to the restrictions easing because it's exciting. I haven't actually been out. I haven't been out to oh I have. I've been to a restaurant for food with my mum, but I haven't like been out for drinks because I haven't been able to book anywhere. But hopefully once the restaurants can open again, we've got more of a social life. I'm excited for that because I have my weekends, which is so exciting. But yeah, I hope you're all well and you're all doing good. I don't really know what else to say. I think that's kind of it. Also, I hope you like the hair because I really do like it. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now and go so that you can all carry on with your day or whatever it is you're doing. I will see you again hopefully very soon. If not, I'm busy. I got a job now, a job. But yeah, I will see you guys very soon. And if not on YouTube, I'll be on Instagram somewhere doing something. I feel like I'm ending my YouTube channel. I promise I'm not, I'll be back. But I don't know when. So yeah, sending you all lots of love and I will see you very soon.